everyone. This is Francine Crawford, and welcome to Autumn is Here. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. This is Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm sure you had a great Thanksgiving. I pray that everyone had a good Thanksgiving, fellowshipping with their family and friends, had some good food, had some good times. Not only Thanksgiving, but this is the holiday time that people are here to share with people, get reconnected with people. So it's a wonderful time of the year. I can't help but think about people who have lost loved ones during this time. It's a difficult time. I've lost some loved ones during this time, and I know other people have. And it's a difficult time to be joyous and happy. And sometimes, even with caregivers, you may have had a patient for a long time and you've cared for them for a long time, and then they transitioned. It's sometimes difficult to get through this time and to find how you can be joyous and grateful. Well, there are some things that maybe you should think about and consider. That one thing is that you gave them the best care that you could while they were alive. You gave them time, you talked to them. If you were that person that was there with them, that held their hand, that prayed for them, that loved them through the end, that is amazing, and that is something to be grateful for. Time with our loved ones, whether it's time where they're ill or whether it's time when it's better times and better days. Time is so important. So if you were able to spend the last days with them, that is a blessing. Sometimes you can't reach them, you can't get them to them physically, but you were able to send some support, to send some money to help them to have a better quality of life, to get equipment, to get the best care that they can. That's a blessing too. The things that you've done for this loved one while they were alive to make them have a better transition, things like that are things to be grateful for. That you were able to be there, you were able to have an input into it. Those are things to be grateful for. To be selected to be the person that's going to care for this person, it's a blessing. I know it may not sound like that because it's a chore and it's hard and it's difficult times and it's a sacrifice and it's emotional, but it's a blessing that someone trusted you enough to care for this person and make decisions for this person. Though that is very hard, especially in a transition time, it is something to be thankful for, that you were the one and you know that you did the best. You know, it's hard sometimes because sometimes you're still going to get sad, and I'm not saying not to be sad, and you're going to find those times where you're going to feel depressed. You know, I understand that because I lost my brother on Thanksgiving, and it took me a long time to get back into Thanksgiving and celebrating Thanksgiving. But there was no one there to tell me that there were things to be grateful for. Instead, I was sad for quite some time. I just want to suggest some things, you know, that you might be able to do that will help you to get out of that sadness. You know, think about some of the memories that you had, the good memories. Think about the person who maybe that was a house that you used to go to, and this food that was smelling on Thanksgiving that they would cook. Maybe that was your person that you hung out with and danced, and the music that they liked, and just think about those things. Play those songs again. That might help you. Think about all these things that they did that helped you to get through some of your hard times, that you were able to pay it back in the end. They helped you to get through some of the struggles, gave you information, knowledge, wisdom, held your hand. Think about those things where that person was important to you. Also, at the end, people give cards and notes and things like that. And sometimes they write the important things that this person has done for them in their life and how this person has uplifted them. That's something that you can look at and feel joy from, that this person was not only important to you, but important to so many others. Something that will help you is also community. Do not detach yourself. Do not be separated. Please get back to your community. Sometimes being a caregiver, it removes you from the things that you used to do. If you are involved in associations, if you're involved in church, get back to your community. This will help you. It'll help you spiritually. It'll help you to be active. It'll help you to be able to be encouraged. They will help you to get back into your normal set of life. So please don't forget community at this time. Sometimes you might need people that are just people that you talk to all the time that have a good ear for you. You might just want to express yourself just to get it out. Remember those people. Reach back to those people, whether they're family members, whether they're friends. Also, remember that there are support groups that will help you to get through this. Please don't be afraid to call and get involved in some support groups that will help caregivers, that will help people who are grieving, that will help you through this time to get past these holiday times. Remember, you're not the only one. You're not alone. Other people have gone through it, and it is a tough time, and people are understanding in that. But you have to go out sometimes and seek help for yourself to be able to tap into people and community that will help you get through. Don't forget the things that you like to do also that maybe you put aside or you don't do as much that make you happy, whether it's jogging or whether it's knitting or things that you did that will give you some peace and some joy. Sometimes you do have to take a moment of quiet and silence, and maybe you walk through the park and that makes you feel refreshed, seeing nature and things like that. Don't forget those things to do and to tap into and to get back to. Sometimes you separate yourself from so many different things because you're caring for someone else and you put them in front of you. And now it's a time to be able to reach back so you can get through the holiday times and to not be so sad, is to get back to the things that you used to do. And just remember that there is community out there, there are friends out there are people out there that can help you during this time. So that's a good way to be able to get through this holiday season. So there are so many things that you can look at that can help you get out of the sadness and get away from the slump of just being feeling bad and sad that this person is absent in your life right now. Also, sometimes we have to be thankful for the now. We have to be thankful for the right now, for the things that are happening now. Right now, this person is no longer in pain. This person is no longer suffering. You don't have to watch this person and be helpless and hopeless and can't do anything for them. That's a hard thing to do. And this person is no longer suffering. So that's something that to be thankful for the now, right now. You're no longer worrying about this person. When you're a caregiver, whether it's your family member, whether you're a professional caregiver, you do worry. You worry if they're having a good day or having a bad day. You worry about when the last days are. You worry about so many different things. Right now, you don't have to worry anymore. They're okay. You've done the best that you can. You have time now to get back to yourself. And that's the third thing I want to say. You have time to think about your life again, to get your life back in order. That person would want you to get your life back in order. That person would want you to get motivated again, to do the things that you used to do, because caregiving is a sacrifice. And many times you have to stop what you're doing or put aside what you're doing. And you sometimes you lose yourself in it. And it's very difficult. So you have to get back to your life. And remember that person will want you to get back to your life. So those are some of the things that may help you to get through this period of time, this holiday time. It is very difficult, and we all know, and you're going to get sad and you're going to think about some of the things that they struggled with. But think about right now that it's time for you to get back to yourself, and that the time right now is for life to continue to live on. And, be thankful for just being able to be here and to have gone through that. Sometimes when you're going through caregiving, you feel like it's not going to end. You feel like you can't get through it, but you're on the other side now. So think about that. And that is something to be thankful for. I wish you all healing and peace in your journey, because it's a journey. It's not going to be instant, but time does help in these times of dealing with a loss of a loved one. So please take your time, and I pray healing for you, and I pray that things will get easier day by day. That's my show for today. Autumn is here.